Welcome to 20-minute yoga for flexibility for beginners. In this channel, I upload new yoga sessions every Sunday, so do subscribe if you're interested in starting and maintaining a consistent yoga practice. We will start in child's pose, slowing down our breath, breathing so deep that your chest pushes your thighs away. Let your mind be still and set your intention for today's practice. Remember to continue breathing deep and full throughout your practice, and feel free to return here to child's pose if it gets too intense. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, tuck in your toes, lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Fingers spread out wide, feet hip width apart. Lengthen your spine and reach your tailbone up. You can pedal your feet, warming your calves and hamstrings at your own pace. When you're ready, gently walk your feet to the top of the mat. Open your feet as wide as the mat and put a gentle bend to your knees as you fold deeply. You can grab your elbows and sway from side to side as we invite the lower back and hamstrings. Heel your feet together. Inhale, bringing your hands to your shin as you come to a halfway lift, looking up, back is straight. Shift your weight to the balls of your feet to get an even deeper stretch in your hamstrings and your glutes. We will begin our first vinyasa with the intention in mind, breathing in mind, placing your palms to the mat. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up to stand, arms are reaching up, chest is open. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, step back to plank. Inhale, knees down, exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, open up your chest to cobra. Exhale, reach your bum to your heels to child's pose. Inhale, tuck in your toes, lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to the top of the mat as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up to stand. Arms are reaching up. Maybe a gentle back bend. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Step your feet back to plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, open up your chest to cobra. Exhale, reach your hips back to child's pose. Inhale, tuck in your toes. Lift your hips back to downward facing dog. And gently walk your feet up to the top of your mat as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and inhale, roll your body all the way up to stand, arms reaching up, back bend. Exhale, reaching all the way down and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your feet back to plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tuck in your toes, lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, round your back, roll up to standing, arms reaching up, maybe a gentle back bend. Inhale, exhale, flowing all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale to cobra, looking up. Exhale, hips reaching back to child's pose. Slowing down our breath here, taking deeper breaths by lengthening the exhales. Inhale, tuck in your toes. Exhale, lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg all the way up, hips square, toes are pointing down. Bend the right knee, opening up the hip. Exhale, come into a plank position. Right knee reaches towards left elbow, then to the right elbow, then opening the knee up to the side and back to one-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, reaching to the right elbow, left elbow. Inhale, reaching all the way back up. Exhale, reaching all the way down again. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, extend your knee and place your foot down. Knees down, back to child's pose. Slowing down your breath here, we'll repeat the same movements on the left side. Inhale, tucking your toes. Exhale, reach your hips up to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaching up, hip square, toes are pointing down. Bend the left knee, opening up the hip. Exhale, left knee reaches towards the right elbow, then left elbow, then opening up the knee to the side and back to one-legged downward facing dog. Inhale, opening up your hips. Exhale, knee reaching towards your elbows, opening up as you inhale. Exhale, do the figure eights movement. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Now extending the left knee and placing your left foot down, back to downward facing dog. Bring your knees down, hips reach back to child's pose. Taking your deep breaths here. Come back to your breath as we prepare to do our heart openers. Inhale, tucking your toes. Exhale, reach your hips all the way up to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg reaches up, bend the right knee, opening up your hips so much so your left foot lands back behind you, opening up your chest. Extend your arm to wild thing. Take a big inhale. Exhale, using your core, controlling back to one-legged downward facing dog, placing the right knee down, back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, reaching the left leg up, bend the left knee, opening up your hips. Let your left foot reach all the way back behind you, extending the left arm, opening up your chest to wild thing. Inhale, exhale with control, reach your leg all the way up and place it down to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes up, toes pointing down. Exhale, thread your right leg between your left leg and right arm as your left arm reaches all the way up. Exhale, bring your right leg back up to one-legged downward facing dog and all the way down to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up and thread your foot in between, lifting up your right arm, opening up your chest. Exhale, bring your arm down, left leg goes up and then down, back to downward facing dog. Bring your knees down and reach your hips back to child's pose. Breathe deep for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, tucking your toes. Exhale, reach your hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, placing between your hands to a low lunge. Bring your left knee down, let your hips sink. Inhale, arms reaching up. Keep your shoulders soft, tucking your tailbone and your belly button. Take a big inhale. Exhale, reach your palms to the mat. Extend the right knee and fold over to a runner's lunge, lengthening your spine. Inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward to a low lunge. Lift up your right arm, bend your left knee, and grab the outside edge of your left foot, leaning back with your chest. If you can't grab your foot yet, just keep reaching back with your right arm, chest is open, and breathe deep and full. Inhale. Exhale, come back to your low lunge. Lift your left knee off the ground. Extend your right knee. Maybe step your left foot a few centimeters forward and then fold over your right leg to get an even deeper stretch. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee. Palms flat on the mat. Reach the right leg back to downward facing dog. Now bend your knees, hips reaching back to child's pose. Take a deep inhale. Tucking your toes. Exhale, lift your hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, place it between your hands to a low lunge. Bring the right knee down. Let your hips sink. Inhale, arms reaching up. Keep your shoulders relaxed, tucking your tailbone. Exhale. Bring your palms to the mat. Extend the left knee and fold over to a runner's lunge, lengthening your spine. Now, inhale. Exhale, shift your weights forward to a low lunge. Lift up your left arm, bend your right knee, grab the outside edge of the right foot, leaning back with your chest. Continue to modify if you cannot reach your foot yet. Take deep, full breaths here. And when you're ready, release from this pose. Come back to your low lunge. Right knee off the ground, extend your left knee. Maybe step your foot a few centimeters forward and fold over to your left leg. Deep inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, palms flat on the mat. Reach your left leg back to downward facing dog. Then bring your knees down, hips to heels, child's pose, and rest here. Inhale, tucking your toes. Exhale, lift your hips to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right foot between your hands, low lunge. Bring your left knee down. Use your hands to gently push your knee to the side to get a deeper opening of your hips. Opening up your chest, breathing deep and full. Inhale. Exhale, scoot your foot towards your left hand so you come into pigeon pose. Check to make sure that your hips are squared, making sure you're not leaning onto the right side. You can stay here with your shoulders relaxed or come all the way down to your forearms or even bring your forehead down. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the tension around your hips. Relax the space between your brows and your eyelids. Inhale. Exhale, try to relax a little more deeper. Inhale. Exhale, lifting all the way up. onto your hands. Inhale. Exhale, tuck in your toes. Lift your hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, place your left foot between your hands. Right knee comes down. Open up your left knee to the side to get a deeper hip stretch. Your back is elongated. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Bring your left foot towards your right hand. So your left knee is by your left hand. Into pigeon. Check in on your hips to make sure they're squared. Place your weights evenly on both sides. You can stay here, or you can gently lower yourself to your forearms, or maybe even down to your forehead. Remove the need to tense up around your hips, taking 4 deep breaths. And whenever you're ready, lift yourself all the way up. Press your palms on the mat, tuck in your toes, lift your hips back to downward facing dog, taking note of the difference between the first downward dog and the current. Gently walking up to the top of the mat, forward, and sit all the way down. Let your hands catch you. Come to a wide-legged seated pose, making sure your back is nice and straight. Taking a big inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, reach all the way down. Let your palms touch the ground. You can even bring your forearms down and stay here. On your next inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, our left hand reaches towards the right foot. You can stay here or try to reach for your toes, making sure your chest is open and not caving in. Bring your gaze up towards your left armpit. On your next inhale, release and lift your hands all the way up. Exhale, reach your right arm towards the left leg. Chest is open. Breathe deep and full. Next inhale, release from this pose. Bring your feet forward. So you're sitting with your legs straight in front of you. Lengthening your spine. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Reach for your toes or your shins. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, folding all the way down. Slow down your breath. Feel the movement of your chest against your thighs. And slowly go all the way down to Savasana. Bring your shoulder blades together, palms open to the sides. Let your mind and your body come to complete stillness. Stay here for as long as you like, reminding yourself of today's intention. And namaste. Thank you for joining me for today's 20-minute yoga for flexibility for beginners. If you enjoyed today's session, please subscribe as you will be receiving weekly yoga sessions, and comment below on how your hips felt before and after this practice, how your body felt in general. I would love to hear. Drink lots of water, and I'll see you next time.